Boom! What's going on, everyone? I'm Logan, the 64th Gear Jammer Skeele, founder of Advantage Diecast, welcoming you to the warehouse on another episode of Toy Talk. Blue Leasing, trucking freight since 2001. Trev Tremblin started Blue Leasing as a regional and long-haul trucking company located in West Bend, Wisconsin, back in 2001. They currently operate 20 trucks, hauling local, regional, and long haul, with primary runs to Ohio, Western Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Tennessee, and the general Midwest. With a dock for loading and unloading capabilities, Blue Leasing can accommodate most of your trucking demands. Blue is a company who takes pride in their equipment, which is a reflection on their customers. Blue Leasing offers a wide variety of transportation services to fit any customer's needs. They currently offer refrigerated, dry van, step deck, in-dump, hot shot, and more to fulfill your transportation needs. Their experienced and professional staff and leadership team have the knowledge and the capabilities to provide the highest level of transportation services to their customers. At Blue Leasing, they pride themselves in being a family-oriented company that understands the needs of their customers and their employees. They are committed to providing premier services in a timely manner. Trev Tremblin found and bought his father's old Peterbilt 352 cabover and brought it back to his shop to restore it. Once it was restored, he made it into his company's pride and joy show truck, and he takes it out to events and occasionally hauls freight with it. DCP replicated this truck as best as they could with a Mack round bottom dump trailer. I say as best as they could because DCP has a 352 tooling and not a 362. And there actually are some differences in the two cabs, but they're close enough. And here is the DCP Peterbilt 352 for Blue Leasing. And here it is, guys, the Peterbilt 352 with Mack half-round spread axle in-dump trailer for Blue Leasing. This is a beautiful custom show truck that's one of their fleet's owners. It's his personal truck. This is a nice model. It comes in the standard DCP by First Gear box. It's a 1/64 scale replica. The inside pieces are two-piece blister that is taped together, and I've already opened it up and taped it together and cut that tape so that we don't have to spend time on it. And now let's go on and open this guy up. And these boxes, sometimes they can actually get a little tight. It's got that mural in the back, and underneath you can see it is item number 60-0772 for Blue Leasing. Set this aside. This up, set the trailer aside, and then set the tractor aside. That trailer is chrome plated on this truck. And then we'll get this blister out of the way. Now let's go on and start off with the trailer, which I like to do, and we'll set this tractor back a little bit so it's out of the way. This was one of the better toolings that they came out with, and being chrome plated, man, this guy is going to be hard to photograph. It's really pretty much just looking black, but trust me, guys, that trailer is chrome plated. You can see how it reflects my finger just to let you know that it has a good mirrored chrome finish on it. It has the screw down landing gear. The trailer does raise and lower, and I'll show you that in a minute. On the back, it's got the spread axles with chrome fenders on both. It's got the big mud flap brackets, which are pretty cool on this one. There's the crank for the tarp that's folded around. It's got the ladder there. It rides on duals and it's got soft rubber tires on 10-hole chrome wheels. Up top, you can see this one has a real cloth tarp. Flipped over, you can see the strakes that hold the tarp up and the chrome interior, so that you could actually fill this guy up with grain or dirt or whatever you want to. Just be careful and make sure you wipe the chrome down when you're done. And then there's the tarp valve. It's also got the little piece that holds it in place. You can see here it's got the Mack trailer logo tampoed on it. Around to the back, typical of Mack trailers, it's got Mack on the mud flaps, Mack on the big center flap. The 3 DOT clearance lights that are required are tampoed in there. Brake lights on both sides are all tampoed red. The little bitty coal dump door on this trailer does go up. Isn't that cool? Just lift it up with a lever. It's got blue Leasing tampoed there, Mack trailers up there. Also, the back door does open, so that if you raised it up and dumped, you could dump it all fast, or you could use the little door to dump out the coal. Up here, you can see the pieces that the tarp rolls in and locks in place. In practice, they don't work, but they do look good. Around to this side, you can see the DOT striping is not exactly correct. It's blue and white with extra amber clearance lights painted in it. It's got the tampo for the warning that goes right there. It's got the tampo for the warning on the landing gear, and we'll show you how this raises up. The fifth wheel kingpin here pivots just like the real one would, so that it can raise up and lower. And it's got a multi-stage piston. You can see that on the front. The front of this piece is painted in blue, and the front of the trailer is painted in blue. It's got the clearance lights there, and it's got the warnings right there and here and on the cylinder. They did an amazing job on this trailer. It is probably one of their best trailers they've ever done. Going around to the bottom, on this kingpin plate, it has the date of manufacture, the 97th day of 20, which means the 97th day of this year, so it was earlier this year. It's got air brake canisters on both axles. You can see the quart bottoms of the fenders, and you can see other suspension details. You can see the frame. This is a frameless dump, but there's a frame here that attaches to the trailer and the truck so that it can actually dump. But it doesn't have a true frame underneath. Now to set this guy aside, I'm going to put this landing gear down so it sits up straight. It's the same style landing gear that's on all their trailers, where all you have to do is screw it down, which makes a very nice setup. Mack Trailers makes a beautiful trailer. It's a rugged, well-built trailer, so you can't go wrong with a Mack trailer, and you can't go wrong with DCP's rendition of a Mack trailer. Now let's get the cab and set the trailer aside. Boom. What do you think of that, guys? This is the 110-inch Bunk Peterbilt 352, so it's a double bunk for Blue Leasing. You can see up here it's got the silver vent tampoed. The door handle is tampoed in silver. This does not have the funky chrome grab bar step thing. It has the grab bar and then the step molded onto the battery box, which is a much nicer system. These don't break like the other ones do. Door handles on the toolboxes are tampoed in silver. It's a dark blue background with a black stripe with light blue pinstriping around it. Very nice. Fuel tanks are black with chrome bands on them. 10-hole wheels, front and rear. Chrome quarter fenders. Black frame. Underneath, you can see the engine detail is painted white. It's got the front suspension and steering, which is not steering, it is positionable. The air cleaner, air tanks, drive shaft from the transmission to the first axle, drive shaft to the second axle, air brake canisters on both axles, and suspension detail. Coming on around to the front, you can see it's got the Peterbilt logo tampoed right there above the grill, chrome grill,
chrome drop bumper. The headlights are chromed, and then there's individual jewel style duals headlights on this each side. The turn indicators are amber on the front and black on the back, and individual parts added. The windshield wipers are cast into the casting, and they're painted black. The windows are the windows are hard ABS plastic clear, and they're trim ringed in black to make it look like they've got gaskets like the real ones do. Then it's got a chrome visor up there. Round to the passenger side, you see pretty much the same details, except for it has the mirror here for that little window so the driver can see what's going on. It's got, instead of that funky step grab bar thing, it's got the grab bar and the loop step, which is just a steel loop here, which made it, I'm not sure whether that'd be easier to get in or out than the other one, but it's sure less likely to break than the one that they had been using. This guy has got dual exhausts here, which are chrome straight stacks mounted on black frame pieces. It's got Blue Leasing's logo on the back window with the eagle, chrome pogo stick. The deck plate is not chrome plated. It's a plastic piece. May have started out chrome plated, but they've painted it blue, black, and light blue to match the rest of the paint scheme. Very, very nice. Fifth wheel pivots. You can see that nice tread pattern on the tires. It's got chrome brackets and chrome weights at the bottom on each of the mud flaps. And the mud flaps are painted in black. The brake lights are tampoed in red. It's got your airlines brake lines hanging there. And being a 352, it has the COE and these tilt. Very nice. However, look, it will not clip in place, so do not pick this truck up by the cab. It will come off. Underneath the cab, it's brown, so you can see the interior color there is brown, and you can get what it's supposed to look like underneath. Pretty nice. It's got a white 6-cylinder non-turbo. Nope, this one is a turbocharged diesel. Where is it? Yep, it's a turbo. You can see the air intake coming to the turbo, and then off the exhaust coming out of it. See the top of the battery box is chromed, and the fuel tank's there. On the roof actually is painted black on this one instead of blue. You can see the black rooftop air conditioner, and it's got a lot of roof clearance lights instead of just the standard 5. This has a lot more. Dual chrome air horns, and the roof clearance lights are the bullet style. They're chromed in the back with orange paint on the front to make it look like they've got amber lenses. It's got a work light there, and both mirrors are chrome plated on this one. This is a very nice truck, and if you ever get the chance to see the real one, it is a beautiful truck too. It's his baby and show truck. Now let's go on and hitch it up so you can see what it looks like. And I understand he actually still works this truck. In order to hitch it up, I have to put up the landing gear here. Easy just to screw it right back up. Now these trailers do dump, however they do get a little, just like the real ones, if you raise them up they do get a little shaky, I'll say. And I'll show it both ways. I did mention that this guy has positionable steering, not the true steering, but it's positionable. It just clicks in place. And there it is, guys. That's the 352 with the trailer in dump down. Now we'll raise it up. There we go. And there it is in a raised up dump position. It may go a little higher, but I'm not going to force it. I don't want to break it. And I don't recommend you guys breaking it because these are pretty nice, expensive models, and we don't want them broken.
I don't normally do show truck reviews because they just aren't my thing. But this one really looks cool. What do you guys think about it? Let me know down in the comments below. And go on and find DCP trucks at my website, farmtoysandmore.com. Thanks for watching. Drop a comment below on what you liked or what you didn't like about the video. and I just know that you've got some friends out there that would enjoy this video, so go on and give it a share with the share button. Please be sure to hit the thumbs up button to let YouTube know that you enjoyed this video, and make sure you tap the subscribe button, then join my YouTube family. I really appreciate each and every member of my YouTube family. I'm Logan, the 64th Gear Jammer Skeele, and I'll be back in the warehouse soon for another episode of Toy Talk.